What's up, everyone? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to episode 1 of The Volume Turned Up. This is Let the Games Begin. So, we had a quick introduction episode a few days ago where we just kind of talked about what we're going to do, but today is the first real episode, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about Clubhouse games for the Nintendo Switch. We're going to talk about what's in it. We're going to talk about what I like about it and whether you should get it. So, sit back, enjoy. As you can see on the screen next to me, which is that way, there we go, got it a little early this time, is a demo of Clubhouse Games. It's what I recorded earlier, and it's going to show you a couple of different games. It's showing you the list of games at the moment. It's going to go into a baseball game, a hockey game, air hockey game, and a few others. As we talk, you'll get to watch what's going on and see the graphics and stuff like that. Okay. So what Clubhouse Games is it's, as it's called on the title of the game, it's 51 worldwide games, and it's basically everything from board games like Connect 4 and Yahtzee, to card games like Texas Hold'em, Blackjack. It's got some, arcade type games like baseball, as you're watching right now. Think back to being on the boardwalk at the Penny Arcade. You've got the glass, the glass cabinet with the baseball players, and the ball would come down and you would swing, kind of like a pinball type game. That's what this baseball game is. They've got darts and bowling and pool. It's got a really wide variety of games. Checkers, chess, backgammon. So there's really something for everyone. There's going to be games that pretty much everyone knows how to play checkers. Not everyone knows how to play Mancala or backgammon. I can even say I don't know how to play those. I do know how to play Ludo, which is Parcheesi. So you're going to find games on that list that you know, and you're going to find games that you don't know. So can't say, okay, I don't know how to play Spider Solitaire. This was the thing that I tried a few days ago. I don't know how to play Spider Solitaire. So you go in, and it gives a little introduction. It might show you a move or two, and then you'll see the instructions on how to play as right before you actually start. So Spider Solitaire, you're trying to get from king down to ace like you would in a regular solitaire, but it's all the same suit. If you can't make any more moves, a whole row comes in, and you just keep going. And as I was going along, I was like, okay, now I get this. It's not hard. None of the games in this collection are hard. So it's stuff that you might not know it, but they'll help you out, and they'll teach you everything you need to know to at least play. So now, what's the point? Well, Clubhouse Games is basically designed for you to play multiplayer. It wants you to either play together with a friend, with one console. And as with the Switch, I got it right here. You can always pull this apart and do the live TV. But yeah, you can always pull your Joy-Cons apart. There we go. And now I can play this one. You can play this one, or you can play online. And I like the online feature for this because what it does is it says, okay, pick 3 games. So in my case, I picked blackjack, baseball, and air hockey, because 3 games I really like on this. So it then tried to find people who were also looking for people playing blackjack, baseball, and air hockey. And so in my case, they found 3 players wanting to play blackjack, so we played a 4-player game. Probably took a minute to get a full room, and yeah, we just played. It was pretty easy. And so what it also has is it has a solo mode. Most of the games, what it has is it has different difficulty. Now you notice in this baseball game, which I just hit a home run, boom, confetti, reminds me of the Jimmy Johnson NASCAR commercials from back in the day when he was winning. So right now I'm kicking the computer's butt. Now that's because you have to play it on easy, or you should play it on easy first, which I did. I played it on the medium level. And then so once I beat the game on the medium level, it's going to now put me up against the hard level. And then you're going to go up against the next level after that. So there's multiple challenges you have to do on each game, which is good. There's some games that don't have that, but you're trying to beat a better score. So there's always something to challenge yourself, even when you're playing by yourself. So while it's not on the level of like a Mario Party, what you're trying to do while you're playing the mini games, it still has something for each game. You're trying to win each game. It's not just, hey, I'm here to play. At least I'm trying to get trophies for every game. I'm trying to beat a high score. I'm trying to beat a tougher opponent. So it's got a nice little system. Sorry, one of the cats jumped into a box. So let me talk about some of my favorite games. Obviously, this baseball game is fantastic. It's just fun. It's one of those games where, it's not hard to play, but yeah, it's enjoyable. I like air hockey. Air hockey is like just a souped up version of Pong. But yeah, you get that air hockey feel. You're gonna put the puck in your own goal, just like you would, because you're trying to swing and miss, that type thing. I actually really like the mahjong, the solitaire mahjong. There's actually both sets of mahjong. There's the everybody plays around the table mahjong, which I don't really know how to play. I'll learn that one. But then there's mahjong solitaire, which is the tiles, that you would get in a normal, like if you were to buy a mahjong game. And at first I was sitting there going, okay, it looks like there's 15 levels. And I beat the first level in like a minute. That's not really exciting. But then I realized, no, that's 15 levels in the first difficulty. It's actually going to get harder and harder as you go along, and there's more levels once I get past that 15 levels, there's 15 more, and those are harder difficulty, and then there's 15 more after that. So there's a lot to that mahjong solitaire game. And some other games I liked. I like the boxing. Again, it's kind of like it's another arcadey type game that you would see in a penny arcade in the on a boardwalk. But it also kind of gets that Rock'em Sock'em Robot feel. There's some games that Yahtzee. It's a good game. It's called Yacht. Sorry, I say Yahtzee. It's Yacht. And Yacht has a few different rules, so you gotta have to remember there's different rules to the game. So, like in Yahtzee, you're used to playing 3 of a kind. That's not in the game. The scoring's a little different. When you full house, you don't get 25 points. You get the actual score. So there's little changes to each game. Okay, now you see that this game, Toy Baseball's over. I defeated the normal computer. Now it's going to put me on a hard difficulty. So the next time I play it, it's the hard difficulty. So now I'm moving over to the air hockey game, which again, this is one of my favorites. I don't know if I win this or not, but um, so yeah, yacht's a little different, but you still have that same Yahtzee type feel. Um, there's a few others. There's the game Speed, which is a card game. It's very similar to a game called Spit, which my niece actually taught me not too long ago. So I knew the rules of this speed game. So there's a few different variations of the rule, but you can figure it out really easily. And so, I mean, I like a lot of the other games. There's a few that the soccer game, which I don't know if we're going to see in this video just because it's further in my recording. But the soccer game was kind of like, the old tabletop hockey game. There's a couple of games that are very similar to the, tabletop hockey. And a lot of spinning. I'm sure there is a strategy to it, but it was just, when I played it, it was very just, you're just swinging and swinging and, But there really hasn't been a game that I say I don't like. There's games that I love. There's games that I like. And then, the soccer one, I was like, eh. The dart one, I like the dart because you actually play by, swinging your finger like this. I like it, but boy, the medium level, which is medium is like, it's almost like the pizza place down the street. Medium is small, large is medium, so in this game, in Clubhouse Games, medium is easy, hard is, the second level, and then, so you go up against the medium dart player and you're thinking to yourself, okay, this person's going to throw like 1s, 2s, 3. No, this person is throwing 20s and bullseyes. And you have to get really good really quickly. So I don't know about that one. But I did enjoy playing the darts. So what it comes down to is, and by the way, I did just lose. I just watched that. That's the funny part about recording and then playing as I'm talking is just I watched myself get, and I think I put in most of those goals. So while it was 5-3 for the computer, I think I probably put 6 or 7 of those goals in there. Not sure what I'm putting in next in this. I think it's a blackjack. I just wanted to see. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to throw the blackjack in. This will probably be where we kind of finish off. But, so yeah. Is this the greatest blackjack game you've ever played? Mm-hmm. Up for discussion. Is it the best baseball game you've ever played? No. Is it the best, No, but the thing is that you've got 50 really decent and some good, some great mini games that you're going to be able to play, you're going to be able to pick up and just go. This isn't going to be the game that you play for hours. This is going to be that game that you play when you're waiting for the train or you're waiting for your order or something like that. This is a huge pick up and play game. You're not going to get into it like Animal Crossing or Zelda or something like that. You're not going to dive into it and be in there for hours, but you're going to go in. You can play this every day. You're just going to pick up a new game or go back to an old favorite. So I don't really see anyone that this doesn't work for, because I see kids playing this. Like I said, anybody can play checkers. Pretty much everyone can play Connect 4, even though I'm not very good at it. I proved that by losing to the easy opponent. But, kids can play this game. Adults have enough in this game to play. So I don't see anyone who wouldn't like this game. So the question is 51 mini games worth $40? Because that's basically what the cost is. It's up to you. If you need that pick up and play game, this is a solid pick up and play game. But again, it's not going to be that game that you're going to sit there for hours and hours and hours playing. So you have to want that pick up and play game. So if you're looking for something like that you're just gonna kind of, it's something for the train, it's something for the, for just, headed to bed type thing, something, then it's worth it. It's definitely worth picking up. And if it ever goes on sale, then, snap it up, even if you're on the fence. But again, if you're not looking for that, if you're looking for that, that's going to draw me in and, I'm going to be playing it for days and days, this isn't that game. I mean, this is a good game, but it's not going to be that, I have to play it constantly. So, I mean, it's going to be up to you, but you can't really go wrong with this pick. So if you decide to get it, I would definitely go for it. So that's going to be about it. We went about 16 minutes, so not too bad. So just wanted to say thanks for everybody who watched that introduction video. And thank you to everyone who's watching this video. Next week, we are going to talk about Aviatrix 37. It is the Play Games flight game where you recreate Amelia Earhart's flight around the world. Except you're trying to finish it. Can you get from Oakland around the world and land in Oakland within 30 days? We'll see. We're going to talk about it. We're going to look at all the pieces inside the box. I'll have, just like this, I'll have on the side an actual gameplay of it. And yeah, we'll just discuss what I like about it and who I feel this is going to appeal to. Now, also, probably Tuesday, because this is being recorded on Saturday, sorry. They all melt now. It's probably going to be released on Sunday. So on Tuesday, probably around 6 o'clock, we're going to live stream Clubhouse Games on my Twitch channel. I'll put the link in the description below. And we'll play a bunch of games. We'll talk. We'll listen to some music. We'll just have some fun with Clubhouse Games. And then, yes, next weekend I will be back with Aviatrix 37. So, thanks to everyone who watched. Feel free to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Tell me what your favorite, you see the list of games on here. What's your favorite, pick up and play type game? Even if it's, obviously, if you don't have Clubhouse Games, you're not going to pick Clubhouse Games. But what's the game you like to pick up and play? Leave it in the comment section. Just tell me what game you like. Can be any system, any past, present, whatever was your, or whatever was or is your go-to. Just I'm gonna go play this before something, So that's your homework assignment. So until either Tuesday or next week, depending, I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Just one last note. If you have a Steam account for the PC games, the Steam Summer Sale is going on right now. So might as well try to grab some good deals before it usually runs till July 4th or right after July 4th, so you got a full week, so go for it. That's usually when I pick up this. It's usually this time in Christmas is when I pick up the most games, so hopefully we can pick up something to try to add to our list. of stuff to do. So, alright. Have a great night, and I will see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye now.